So like most of the YouTube channels which do watch reviews, I get inundated with emails from people asking me to review their watches, the micro brand watches, stuff they're putting on Kickstarter. And normally I always say to them, yeah, I'll be happy to do a review on your watch. Just check out my other videos and just make sure that you know what you're going to get. You're going to get an honest review. I'm not one of these channels which will just give you a glowing review just to get a free watch and just to get content for my channel. I'm not really into that. Somebody actually emailed me the other day. Actually, he left a comment on one of my videos which wasn't a watch related one, and he goes, I only subscribe to your channel because I want to watch watch content. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. There's other channels out there if you want that kind of stuff. I don't do just watches. So I said to the guy, yeah, I'll do a review, just check out my other videos, and he obviously must have done. And he sent me some pictures of the watch and some basic information, the size and stuff like that. And I thought, oh, that looks like quite a nice watch. It actually is a quite nice looking watch. And the grey, I like the grey. When I saw it, I did like it. I've got to admit, I did like the look of the watch. And I like my multifunction watches. I've got a Breitling B1, a Victorinox, a Tissot T-Touch, G-Shock, and a couple of Sun2s. So for my lifestyle, I just like multifunction watches. I do a lot of outdoor trekking and exercise and stuff like that. So for me, it's ideal. So I got the watch. I've actually had the watch probably about 2-3 months now, I think. And the guy's constantly emailing me saying, when are you going to do the review? Send me a link to it. So he sells this on Amazon. So he wanted to put a link to it on Amazon. So finally I decided, okay, let me do this review on the watch because he keeps asking me for it. And honestly, I wasn't going to do the review because when I got the watch, I did like it. I looked at the case, really nicely finished case. I can't fault the case whatsoever, the workmanship on the case. You've got a really well finished case. The back of it is very lightly lasered, but you can just about see all the text and the logo there, so it's not bad. And I actually know the factory where this watch is made in China, and I visited the factory, so I'm not surprised by the condition of the case. They're a very good factory and they make really good watches. But when I got down to the functions of the watch, they are very, very basic. Now you've got 4 buttons, you've got 2 on this side, and you've got 2 on this side, and then you've got the crown there. The crown is actually plastic. And you can just see there's a bit of scuffing there. I've actually just worn the watch a few times. I thought, well, I'll wear it just to be honest. I don't want to just take it out and then not wear it and then give my proper review on it. So I did wear it yesterday, and I have worn it a day or so beforehand. So I know that I'm not just talking rubbish. So to change the functions, you've got the bottom one which you press, and that changes it to the stopwatch. Let me get a bit closer, and then press it again. You've got your alarm function. And then you've got, it goes back to your time and date, and then you can see that's just flashing, so you can reset your time and date and so on. Press it again, and it goes to your normal time and date, and that's it. Those are only the functions this watch has. And when I saw that, I thought, that's just outrageous. This watch is selling for $239 on Amazon, which is an outrageous price. That's just a ridiculous price for this watch. It has the same functions as this watch. This is my Casio F91W. So you see, you got the time and date, alarm, stopwatch, and when you next one, set your time and date, and then back to your time and date function. This watch you can pick up for less than $10, and this is a $239 watch. It's just ridiculous. If this watch was maybe $30-40, yeah, fair enough, I would say it's okay. Now, as I said, I know the factory that this is made, and this watch costs to make, and he's selling it for $239. That is just, if he was selling just 5 watches, it would cover the entire cost of his whole run. It's just ridiculous amount of money that he's charging for this watch. Now look at the second hand. See the way it's ticking? See the way it bounces? Really, really poorly movement on this. Now I'm not blaming the factory for that. That's the movement. That's down to the movement of the watch. It's just absolutely ridiculous. You can see the screw. That's not even screws. They're just sort of glued on little bits to make it look like there's screws there. And it came in this horrible, nasty box. $239. And you get your warranty card. And that's it. Really cheap plastic. For that amount of money, there's so many other nice watches out there that you could buy for $230, even less, $239. There's loads of multifunction watches. You could buy a Casio. You could buy a Seiko. There's the Casio Edifice, which is a lot better than this if you wanted a multifunction watch. Just a normal G-Shock you could buy. I'm like, why would anybody want to buy this watch? I have no idea if he's sold any on Amazon. That's where he's selling them, but anyone who buys this, more fool you. That's all I can say. If you're buying it for the looks, yeah, fair enough, but I was lost for words when I went through the functions. It is useless. I would never pay that amount of money for this watch. Now I've got the watch. I'm more than happy to send it back to the guy because I'm never going to be wearing this watch, and I don't think I'll be giving it away to any of my friends because it's just a horrendous watch.